Hey, what's going on? I'm Devon Holland, and today we are going to be training on the row machine for our second workout in the fat loss plan example here in the How to Create a Workout Plan video series. Now, if you haven't seen that video already, but you're interested in following along, go ahead and click the link to follow the series. Otherwise, let's get moving. Today we will be using the Obsidian Surge 500. Now, I don't get any promotions or anything for showing you this piece of equipment. I just think it's a pretty cool looking piece of equipment. I bought it back in 2016 when I started my business, and they're pretty decent. They work well. I think they're probably a better home piece of equipment, but they're pretty good. In this video, I want to talk to you about mindset. So this video is not about you watching me row on the row machine, but I do want to take this opportunity to talk to you about creating the right mindset so that you can truly see and experience the goals that you desire. Because there's a lot of people that are working on their health, they are working on their fitness, but they just can't find a break. They just don't have a direct path to this thing. And I want to demystify this for you and give you some simple practices that can take you to the next level. So let's get into it. In order to have the right mindset, you need to make fitness a top priority in your life. Because anything that's a top priority, you will accomplish, because you're going to put a lot of time and attention into it so that you succeed. And a lot of people, they make fitness somewhat of a priority, but if there's a party, they'll go to the party. If a friend calls and wants to come over, they'll let their friend come over. If it's time to go out to eat, but you still haven't gotten your workout in, we're just going out to eat. I'll get my workout in tomorrow. So there's all these excuses made because it's just not a priority. So let's make fitness a top priority. And how we're going to do that is by defining our purpose and making sure that that purpose is greater than some of the obstacles that will occur. Also, you're going to need to define your goals, and you need to clarify those goals. And then lastly, we are going to talk about planning and measuring so that you can truly see how far you've come and you can measure how well you're doing. Okay, so let's get into it. We are going to define our purpose to start off. Now, the way you do this is by answering this question: why is this important to you? And if you need to have 5 great answers that are emotionally charged in order for this to be useful. And let me give you a quick example. For me, my fitness is important because I want to lead by example. I want to lead by example for my students. I want to lead by example for other men. I want to lead by example for my nation. And I just think it's very important to be a leader and to lead by example. So that's why it's so important to me, and all of those things are very important to me. All of those people that I am being an example for are very important to me. So that is why I do this on a regular basis, and I made it a part of my lifestyle. Now, you need to be able to answer that question, and you need to have 5 quality answers that are emotionally charged. Now let's move on to defining your goals, because a lot of people define their goals very haphazardly. They say, oh, and it's very general. They say, oh, I just want to lose 20 pounds. And that doesn't mean anything to them. So you need to define your goals in a more specific and desirable way, okay? Decide what type of results you desire. You need to be specific. And then you need to visualize the goals completed. I always ask myself, what does it look like when I complete my goal?
What does it look like at the end of the road? What does it look like at the next step? What does it look like at the next level? And then I visualize that, and I use my imagination. The next thing, you have to determine what activities you would need to do in order to fulfill that thing. So for me, if I want to be a good example, I need to eat healthy, even in public, when I'm out with friends and I'm hanging out and we're going to a bar that doesn't have a lot of great food. I still have to find something healthy to eat because I want to be a good example for my friends. I'm going to run regularly because I want to stay lean and trim. So I use running to help me do that. I'm going to do weight training because I want to make sure I'm building quality muscle and I'm having a strong stature. So these are the things that I need to do in order to have the physique that I desire. And I need to make these things a part of my lifestyle in a way where I don't have to think about it. This is just what I do. And that's how you define your goals. And you need to be very specific about your goals. For me personally, I want to look like a fitness model. I want to have the shoulders and the abs and the pecs and the quad muscles. So I need to work really hard to accomplish those things. And I think that's important for me. Now, your goals might be different. So define those goals and be specific. Okay, and I'm willing to sacrifice the time that it takes to accomplish those things. I'm willing to work hard to accomplish those things, and I'm willing to take my time. Like if it's going to take me 5 years, I'm okay with that because ultimately I want to see myself as fit as a fitness model. Okay, so let's keep moving. We're going to go into planning and measuring. And the way you plan and measure is going to be very important in determining how your results turn out over time. So ask yourself these questions. If you can't answer these, then you're not planning or measuring your results. So if somebody asks you today, hey, when are you working out next? If you can't answer that, then you're not doing it. It's not a priority of yours. They should be able to ask for how long. How long are you going to be in the gym? How long are you going to work out at home? How long are you going to go for a run? You know, if you can't answer that, then you're just not serious enough about accomplishing your goals. The next thing is what muscle groups or what type of exercise. Are you going to run? Are you going to lift some weights? Are you doing a HIIT workout? Are you stretching? What exactly, what kind of exercise are you going to be doing? Again, if you can't answer that, then you're not serious about your goals. These questions are going to help you determine how serious you are and how much of a priority exercise is in your life and your fitness is in your life. And then also by having these things in your schedule, you can measure how many times you've worked out, what you're working out, right? And then you can see 3 months from now the results you got based on how many times you worked out, what muscle groups you hit. You'll have that measured. Now the last thing, and I'm going to chop it up here, is you need to affirm who you're becoming, right? And you need to use phrases like, I'm the kind of person that eats healthy all the time because I just enjoy healthy food and I feel great when I eat healthy. Or I'm the kind of person that works out 5-6 days a week. I love working out. It's just a part of who I am, and even though it's challenging sometimes, I really enjoy it. Or I don't like running very much, but I run probably 2 times a week. That's just a part of my routine and it's just something I do. If you can't use those words, that I'm that kind of person, or this is what I do, or you know, this is the kind of activities I plan, then you're not serious and it's not a priority to you to accomplish these goals. So do yourself a favor, answer these questions, write them down, and then figure out how you can make this a priority. And if you can do that, I promise you, you're gonna be blown away by these results.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for watching this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe. Also, if you have any comments about the motivation or the tips, if there's something you liked about it, something that you're gonna take away and use, go ahead and put that in the comment area. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And until next time, let's keep moving.